written, can't be denied. Eyes wide open, see the signs. God's plan in motion through the lines.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Phee Smee Show with Manly Mark. As always, it's Manly Mark here with Phee Smee. How's everybody doing this morning, Phee?
Rocking and rolling, nickel and diming.
Yeah,
it's a Wednesday.
Yeah, we like Wednesday, don't we?
I think today is the day that you put in the lottery that I was going to die.
I really didn't give it much thought. So is today the day that you're actually supposed to die?
No, well, you had today, Joe had yesterday.
Okay, well, I would say, who watch you get in like a car wreck or something?
No, that's not going to happen.
I'm just saying, no, I'm knock on wood. I'm not trying to speak evil upon you. I'm just saying, it'd be ironic if everyone's expecting you to die of a terminal illness, and it'd be something completely unrelated. That got you.
Yes. Well, that's again, there's a possibility because I am alive now.
Well, we're not hoping for that in the slightest, because we all want Phee here for, I guess, till the good Lord comes back.
Watch Phee live. Forget about the other part.
Yeah. Well, it is. We do kind of market it as watch Phee die, because some people are going to watch, like you said, to literally see if you'll die.
Well, if they keep watching long enough, that might happen.
Well, Lord willing, it won't.
And Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you live next to a creek, but
I do, right behind me.
okay. Well, we don't want it to rise then.
No, we do not. Well, we went through a little technical difficulties last night on my night show, did we not?
Yeah, we did. That's what I heard.
Just goes to show you that Phee just doesn't have any idea how to fix anything when it's broke.
No, but the thing is, we need to get you figured out on it, because
when do we have time to do that?
I don't know, man, because I wasn't. I don't know. You tell me, Phee. When will
There is no time for us to do that right now, but we do need to have the hey, look, this is the first time that's happened. So
yeah,
we've been in 2 months on the 27th of July. So CBS, NBC, CNN, they all have technical difficulties.
They do, but we're not sure why it happened.
And it could probably be my dogs, if anything else. Everything that happens bad here, we blame on the dogs.
Yeah.
I tell you, I had my oldest dog, my Champ. He had a seizure this morning about 8 o'clock, so I've had to spend time with him all morning. So, some days are better than others, some nights are better than others, but I guarantee you today, every morning you and I show up with a good attitude, glad to be alive. I'm thankful for you, Mark.
I have a bad attitude today.
I doubt that. Why did you have a bad attitude? Did you have a bad night?
Not a good. Don't be tapping that on the table.
Okay.
No, I didn't have a bad night at all. Actually, I just being silly.
Well, I've had a phenomenal morning because what I've been telling people now for 3 years about high fructose corn syrup, Coca-Cola and PepsiCo both have decided to go with 1, cane sugar, and 2, no high fructose corn syrup.
What?
Yes, they are eliminating high fructose corn syrup and going to cane sugar. And I just am so tickled pink that the cola companies just really love us so much.
Well, why are they doing that? Is it because RFK Jr. is finally telling them they have to because it's poison, corn syrup?
Well, they both companies say it has nothing to do with the new president or the new health initiatives.
Okay.
But it just, even Pepsi is coming out with a probiotic cola.
Okay, see,
I don't see how they're going to market that. But
I don't know. Probiotics are good, though.
Well, probiotics are the biggest scam in the history of the world.
Are they?
When it comes to yogurt. By the time they actually process that, they kill all the probiotics. So, they start with a lot of probiotics, but then by the time the process of cooking, it's kind of like anything else.
Oh, pasteurization.
Do you remember they cook this dog food at such high degrees that it absolutely turns it into petroleum oil almost for these dogs?
I'm not surprised.
They're crushing animals' health. About right at 6 years, they're taking off a dog's health.
That's not surprising.
But high fructose corn syrup has been killing America with the diet.
Sure.
Europe has had it illegal in Europe for many, many years. And now the United States is finally, after so many years, remember, they'll just spend 5 or 6 years making money when they know they're killing people before they change.
Oh, yeah.
Then they change and come out and roll out a marketing plan that just shows you how much they care about the American public.
Oh, yeah.
So it tickles me, but I am thankful that high fructose corn syrup will no longer be in Coca-Cola
Well, they
or
should
Pepsi.
take it out of everything. They even have it in baby formulas.
They ought to take it
I
out
mean,
of everything. They will, I'm sure, before it's over.
They tell you you can't give your baby raw milk or just milk in general, cow's milk, goat's milk, but you can give it this conglomerate of corn syrup, low-fat milk.
Yep.
And I mean, I don't know. It seems odd to me.
Well,
I'm not buying it.
it's a good day. Coca-Cola used Certos corn syrup, so all their products were in the 20s and 30s, the worst for the liver. But PepsiCo, Mountain Dew was my drink growing up, and
Right.
and it's number one on the worst for the liver.
Well, I tell you, and you said you popping all those Tylenols are bad for you too. I tell you, I say I didn't let, but I was very vocal about my wife using Tylenol during pregnancy, and I don't let her give it to my kids either.
Well,
Just because it's poison. It's poison. What's a little elbow pain to a melted liver? That's. And I guess it's funny because I say that to people. Like, I'm not hating my wife, but I say it to my wife, and she's like, to her, it's worth it. And I just don't get it.
to her, she'd rather take the pill. Well, most people hadn't had 11 surgeries, and I was just not very bright. I would tell people I don't take pain medicine.
Sure.
I take Tylenol, but I'd take 10, 12 a day.
Yeah, you'd been better off just taking the pain pills.
Yeah, I'd been better off just taking a pain pill. But anyway, Phee Smee's intelligence level continues to drop when it comes to technical issues at night. But the sound went okay, so maybe we can.
Yeah, he just did a radio broadcast last night.
Yeah, so it was a good radio broadcast with you sitting at the podium all night. People seeing you, so they were seeing you and they were listening to me.
Terrible.
I can sure that they were very, very confused.
Yeah, I don't know why the image of me was just up all night.
I just think that it's phenomenal. If anybody's going to be up there and frozen, it may as well be you.
That's hilarious.
How about Hunter Biden coming out and actually saying that Ambien is the reason that his father had such a terrible debate night? So they traveled him around. He's 80-something years old. They traveled him around the world, and then he can't sleep, so they put him on Ambien, and that was the reason that he was such a
I'm not buying it.
disaster.
I'm just going to assume it's because he has like dementia or something.
Incapacitated.
Yeah, they just used him as a meat puppet.
Yes, they did, and I wonder how many vaccines
For Obama's
he
third
had
term.
in the last 2 years or 3 years of his life.
Either 0 or 1 million. I mean, because either 0 because they knew it'd kill him, or either 1 million because they're that deluded.
Yeah.
But he was just a meat puppet. Obama had a third term.
Yes, that is
100%.
correct. Obama, by the way, is getting blamed for the Russian probe.
Yeah, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit on my podcast today, so we can get into it today.
Okay.
Yeah, but
No, I'd rather listen to you at 12 noon.
oh wait, no,
I'm
you
not
don't
trying
have
to step
to.
on
No,
your
no,
toes.
no. It's not about that because I'm not going to talk that much about it because then honestly, probably us discussing it now will kind of just further the discussion I have with myself then, if that makes sense. But what do you think about that? Because the way it sounds from Trump is he is directly blaming Obama, himself, not Obama associates, not Obama underlings, but it sounds like he's actually blaming Obama for treason. What do you make of that? Because part of me says, nothing ever happens.
Well, nothing ever happens. That's correct, and Obama's not going to be in prison for treason. But yes, I think Obama is the worst president in the history of the United States. He said he would change the culture of the United States. He did with gay marriage. He did by giving Iran over $100 billion.
Crazy.
And then he had his fingers in the 2020 Russian probe situation, where you'll never know the truth on that. But what I'll tell you is it did cost Donald Trump an election.
Oh, 100%.
And these globalists, and it doesn't matter whether Republicans or Democrats. I saw a picture last night of George Bush, the elder one, the younger one, his wife, Obama.
They're all
the
buddies.
Clintons.
They're all buddies.
They're all buddies. I mean,
Well, that's what
everyone.
I'm saying.
It's amazing how many presidents. Two
The
Republicans.
the point is, it's a small club, and we're not members. They're all members of that. The party labels, like Bush might as well have been a Democrat. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And Clinton might as well have been a Republican.
Absolutely.
Whatever that conglomerate, DC conglomerate is, that New World Order that Bush Sr. talked about, right? I don't know if you've ever seen the videos of Bush saying,
Yes, he's definitely a globalist.
yeah, well, 100%. It's like because they're in that group, and so it didn't matter if they're Republicans, Democrats. They're in that globalist group to push the New World Order agenda.
And
Which
my Lord and Savior
might get
anointed Donald Trump to be the president for that reason right there, to protect Israel and to protect unborn children. I don't say he's a great man, a good man. I don't know anything about his character. I know he loves his family, but he is anointed for this time because he is not a globalist.
Yeah,
and because our military respects him and world leaders they fear him.
yeah, we're not into globalism. We're not into globalism and on the Phee Smee Network.
No, we're not. Matter of fact, we're completely 100% against a one world government and a one world religion, and they are both coming, and we will stand against them.
Well, I'd be for it if I could. Like, I'd be for a one world religion and a one world government if I could be the king of the one world government and high priest of the one world religion.
Wow.
I'd do that. I'd take that.
You would go ahead and be promoted for that right there, huh?
Yeah, but
You'd be the king.
I'd be the king, but it'd be like the religion would just be very like Baptist in nature. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not like
that's going to make a bunch of folks happy.
Well, I'm just saying it's not like it's going to be like some weird twisted Mark cult. It's just going to be, okay, everybody's Baptist now. I guess I'm the preacher. Potluck on Sundays, mandated.
Manly mandated.
Potlucks on Sundays.
That's what you.
And if anyone forgets the gravy, they're losing their heads. Remember last August, Eugene? He didn't bring the gravy like he said he would. I'm just saying. That's about how it goes.
Beheaded.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get beheaded. He just has to. He has to have unsalted potatoes for the rest of his life.
Oh, unsalted potatoes.
I'm telling you, punishment's severe.
That is severe.
My one world government and religion.
Yes, well, I don't think that I'll be one of your underlings, but I do appreciate the opportunity to do business with you.
Where are you going?
I'll stick with my Lord, and we'll.
You don't want to be a deacon?
No, I don't want to be a demon deacon from Wake Forest or a demon deacon from Manly Mandate.
Who says that it's demonic?
Well, you just said Eugene's doing some serious time for not bringing the food at the potluck. So
well, I don't think there's anything wrong with mandating potlucks after a Sunday service.
I don't either. But back to the news, Japan is some serious negotiators. I've never been to Japan.
No, but I'd like to.
But I just never have been over in Asia. But
I'd like to go.
Their tariffs last year were 2.5%. You know that Toyota and they make a lot of cars, right? And they sell them to the United States.
Yeah.
Well, Trump went in there and told them it's going to be 27.5%.
Sure.
And so after the negotiating, they settled on 15% U.S. tariffs. They think it's a good trade deal for both the United States and Japan, and that other people will follow suit. So again, I think Trump, being a master negotiator, starts at 27 when he really wants 15.
Yeah.
And he gets what he wants, and then everybody says, those Japanese were tough negotiators.
Well, art of the deal. Well, and it makes the Japanese feel good too.
Absolutely. Well, the Japanese culture.
I just say it's very important to them. Yes. Like they don't want to feel like you. Well, I can just imagine like, hey, like imagine, you took a bad business deal. You've brought shame upon our family. Oh, I mean,
the samurai sword.
They wouldn't do that now, but no. I'm just imagining that culture stems probably from practices that were like that in the past.
Well, they've always been very humble people, but very intelligent people, and always want a fair deal.
Oh yeah.
And when I mean fair, I mean it's slanted toward their side.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I think they got a good deal with 15%. I think it's something that folks can actually. Build on with other companies,
right,
or other countries, I should say. What else is going on today, Mark?
Man, I really couldn't tell you. I was trying to think of some things I saw.
Well, you know that they're having a problem with these. They're wanting to unmask these ICE agents.
Okay, wow. Why?
Well, because they are saying that people are wearing masks now and pretending to be ICE agents.
Oh.
And they just show up and do these raids. And I was seeing some video footage yesterday about they had a big raid right out in the middle of a parking lot.
Okay, and they're saying
they
they
just
were.
pulled up these ICE agents, and they went. I guess they saw a bunch of immigrants, or they knew there were, and they got like 6 or 7 that had real criminal records, real serious criminal records. But they were running all in the streets, running around buses and across the streets and
Interesting.
traffic.
And they're saying that these ICE agents were fake that did this?
No, they are saying that ICE agents now are other people are pretending to be ICE agents with the mask.
It's kind of cool. I mean, unless they're like murdering or killing people, but if it's just people dressing up like ICE and going and catching illegal alien criminals and turning them in, okay, that's kind of cool.
Jiminy Cricket, boys and girls. We got the posse coming back from the Western days.
Vigilantes, man. Well, I mean,
that's vigilantes right there.
What do you mean, vigilantes?
Vigilantes, not vigilantes.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's what it is. If you go out there and just pretend to be a federal agent and arrest people.
Vigilante. Huh? Vigilante.
Yeah, vigilante.
But why would you say vigilante?
That's because I was making fun of it.
Oh, well, I don't understand. Like, what's the angle of humor on the word? Like,
because I can't pronounce words.
Vigilante.
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 Plus, I like coffees lattes.
Vigilante.
Yeah.
Here at the Phee Smee Network, we love Vigilante lattes.
Yes, and by the way, I got my first advertising sponsor yesterday. I said, hey, I'm looking for $1,000 a month for advertisement. They said, well, we'll give you a free coffee cup. So we got a free coffee cup.
Okay, we'll take that.
Thank you so much.
That's funny.
Well, we start small here and work our way up.
Did they laugh at you, or did they?
No, I didn't really ask them.
Because that would have been funny.
I walked in. They said, would you like to have a coffee cup? I said, yes, I'll promo it at my Phee Smee show with Manly Mark. Can I have him one? They said, sure. So I got a black one for you and a white one for me. And then you love your Fire King, so I left it alone.
Yeah, I'm not using any.
You're not using any of fake
low class
dadgum. Just get it away and move it on. So tell me about Obama's role in this probe as far as you think.
Oh, well, I mean, from the sounds of Trump, what Trump was saying with his own mouth, it sounded like Obama directly signed the documents. You know, they have the documents that
they released them.
Yeah, that Obama signed, and that, I don't know, it goes all the way to the top to him. That's what Trump was saying. So, and he even made the point to say, I don't care if it's right or if it's wrong, but these people went after me, and now I'm going to go after them. And it's like, okay.
Well, at least he's honest about his, being angry. I certainly would be. When people attacked me before 3 years ago, I would have done exactly.
Oh, 100%.
When he was found guilty or arrested in Georgia for the election stuff, I was thinking, well, if they just stole the election from me, I'd have done exactly what he did.
100%.
So, but most people on the other side, they lay in the weeds, wait for you to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Nick Saban, they say, is going to come out and coach football again. So that's a legend you know nothing about.
Yeah, LSU guy, but I don't care about that.
LSU guy. He's
that.
Going way back from that. That was Nick Saban was from Michigan State and then went to LSU, but he's well known for his stint at Alabama for the national championships. Then he retired, got into television, spent some time with Miss Sue on the lake, and now it sounds like he's going back to the sideline. So we'll see it.
Good for him.
If that continues. But again, he was making about $9 million a year when he left.
I'd take that.
And I figured, well, you take half that right now, Mark.
I'd take a tenth of that.
Okay, well, a tenth of that wouldn't be bad. That's $900,000.
I'd take a 20th of it.
Oh my goodness! Now he's down to $90,000. Come on, keep going.
I would take a 30th of it.
There you. Oh, he went the other way on me.
Okay, I don't know what I'm saying.
270,000 now.
I would take. I don't know what I'd take, but it.
Well, I bet he gets at least $9 million to come back.
I'm at least, but it's probably now a lot more. I'm going to guess in the 14 to 15. Now I have no concept or idea.
Well, people used to criticize Alabama for paying him that much money until they realized that Alabama had doubled their endowments under him, and have their enrollment was up, their merchandise was up. So all of the him being there made Alabama 3 times the money and had 3 times exposure of what they paid him.
That makes sense.
So, and he is very, very good. They used to call him Nick Satan.
Nick Satan,
because he was so good, and I never liked that. Saban and Satan. I guess they go service level.
But you just don't like invoking the name of the devil, huh?
No, I do not. I'm very. I've never taken my Lord's name in vain.
Okay.
But I've cussed like a dog growing up, so
course.
it's. I don't do that anymore, but I did. I just grew up in that lingo.
Mm-hmm.
But I always had a fear of not taking the Lord's name in vain.
I know, it's kinda spooky.
And I never joke or stuff about Satan or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm real superstitious too now.
Yeah, well, I am definitely superstitious. So
I'm real superstitious. To a fault.
Are you? Me too.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think I'm much better now that I'm not active in sports.
Sure.
But shoot, if I was playing well, I'd do the same routine before every game.
Mm-hmm. I kind of do the same thing when running. You know, yeah, I have to do the same thing every time, same order. You know.
Brush your teeth with the right middle first.
Or like very specifically, drink water at these very specific times. Don't drink water now. Don't eat at this point. Start eating at this. I don't know. Just
okay.
I don't know.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's strategy that you were actually thinking about. That's pre-race strategy right there.
But most of it was just to avoid having to run to the bathroom. I'm just saying. And that was before the race because I'd get so nervous. I'd get so nervous before the race I had to go to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, there's a whole lot of folks are throwing up in the toilets before games, especially if it's a big game.
Oh yeah.
So, or it's the first game that they're being called up, or it's their rookie, or it's their first. It's nerves are there. So I get the fact that you were needing to go to the bathroom.
I don't know, just weird. Always make me nervous.
Yes.
Make me nervous.
I had one game that I had a struggled. I had some hemorrhoids and I was bleeding. And and I was playing basketball, and I was constantly I was doing real well playing, but I was constantly having to go leave the game and go into the locker room and change my drawers and then go back out there and play some more. So it was not fun for me. I remember it. So I was probably 13, 14 years old.
Oh, okay. No, thanks.
Yeah. You don't have a lot of people that have hemorrhoids at that age.
No, I don't. I don't know nothing about that.
Well, my father had a lot of hemorrhoids. He finally had them cut out when he was about 50, and the doctor said he had worse. So I haven't had hemorrhoids in probably 40, 45 years.
Oh, okay.
But I had them when I was, a teenager, which was pretty weird because teenagers normally don't get them. So you never had them, huh?
No.
Well, they're not fun.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know nothing about it.
You don't know anything about it?
No.
Well, I can tell you all about it. Would you like for me to tell you?
Maybe we should save that for Terminally Ill. Terminally Ill episode 5. Ulcers and hemorrhoids.
Oh, you're Epstein, folks. I tell you what, got Mike Johnson now is causing problems on the Hill.
Wow, what's he got
well,
going on?
He just put together a dadgum task force to go after this Epstein, and he's having a good time with them.
Well, what do you mean? Why?
So you can see that he is absolutely when you think about what
you want me to read this or something?
Sure, well, you can just read the first thing about it just to see what it is, because I told you.
Well, people just don't want the files released because they're probably implicated.
Absolutely, that's exactly what you said.
Well, probably implicated. Well, and some people. I was listening to yesterday. We were talking about how they don't want, that they don't necessarily think, say, Trump's implicated in them, but that he doesn't want it to affect the economy. Or that he doesn't want it to be revealed how deep it's tied to the CIA and Mossad, right?
Okay.
Because the ties in Netanyahu, because they don't want to expose how deep those intelligence agency ties run to this kinds of thing.
Well, I think they run real deep, and I'm thankful they do, because those are two of the best in the world.
Oh yeah, but I guess they are, but the two of the best in the world at getting high-level politicians, celebrities, and elites to have relations with children.
Well, again, that's not what I was implicating, but yes, that's what.
I'm just saying.
Do you think two of the greatest, most intelligence agencies in the world are actually involved in the human trafficking of children?
Probably.
You do?
I would say so.
Wow. See, I would just never even have imagined that would even be a possibility.
Really?
No, I would think they'd be trying to protect
No.
our country.
I don't think
and,
so. Well, I mean,
there's
it's
so
like-
much money in the military and defense.
Well, it sounds
Why would
like
they have to try
it sounds
to
like
traffic
I
children?
need to do an episode on Ghislaine Maxwell then, and her father.
Yes, yeah.
And because her father was a known Mossad asset or
Yes.
agent. I mean, so it's like, would you be surprised to know then that Epstein's associate Ghislaine Maxwell, her father, was it connected to the Mossad? Would that surprise you then?
No. It wouldn't
Okay,
surprise me.
but then taking it a step further to say that.
Doesn't surprise me that Hillary
Maybe-
Clinton's
right.
daughter Chelsea's married to the dadgum Soros
Okay,
kid.
right. But what I'm saying is, but it would surprise you then to say that, oh, well, the intelligence agencies are somehow connected and implicated in these practices also.
Yes, it would really bother me if you could come up with evidence that the CIA and the Mossad are actively trafficking young kids for profit. I would be just absolutely amazed.
I mean, I wouldn't just say that like outright, but I mean, I would not be surprised, especially just because, like I said,
I would be surprised.
all these. I mean, they use it for blackmail to control these people, man.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Well, I mean, that's like, I would think that there might be some corrupt agents. If there's 100 of them, 98 would be good, 2 would be bad. That would make sense to me. But for you to say that there is an initiative,
I wouldn't say it's even an initiative, but I just wouldn't be surprised if that happens, man.
the intelligence community, I would hope, have a lot more to do
Well,
in
it's
today's
kinda- it's
age
kinda
with
like
all the
it's
threats
kinda
that
like
traffic children.
Okay, but it's kind of like the idea that they don't want to close the southern border because of all this drug traffic, because the politicians in America and Mexico are lining their pockets with that money, right?
Yeah.
They're making money from the drugs coming across the border
Sure they are.
and the humans coming across the border.
Sure they are.
So if our politicians would be involved in it at some level, right?
Right.
Okay, our intelligence agencies just can't. I mean, that's all. I mean, think about it.
Well, they spend $16 billion a year keeping drugs out of our country, and $16 billion a year on with the addicts in treatment. So you take 20% off both sides, that's $3.2 billion a year. I get that. I know they let some of the drug traffic in while they
profit.
they eliminate the other. I get that, and I'm sure there's definitely some. They're taking 2,000 young people a day. They're kidnapping them and human trafficking.
For what purpose?
That's you can't even. I mean, if you're a father of young children these days, you just pretty much you can't let them go anywhere.
No,
And,
it makes me nervous.
I mean,
thinking about
it's so bad. I used to ride my bike to school in the first grade, my Huffy. That gum. Now you can't have them ride the bike on their street.
No, isn't that something?
Well, it's a whole different world out there, and I think my generation was probably the last generation to really enjoy being a child. Outside playing, drinking from the water hose, playing in the street.
You think so?
I don't think you're going to see that again. I don't think people are going to. Hey, Mom, I'm going to the park.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to Johnny's house 3 blocks over and ride their
happen.
bikes.
Just doesn't happen anymore.
Because
well, I know, and like because you got these apps now where you can track. What's the word I'm looking for? People who pedophiles, but like.
Okay.
People who've been convicted
Sex offenders?
sex offenders, right?
Yeah.
Where they live,
Yeah.
and it's like I've got like 2 or 3 of them that live just on my road alone,
Yeah.
and it's like, ugh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That in itself amazes me because about 10 years ago, a guy told me about that app and said, let's just see how many people live around you. And so I don't know whether it's a 2-mile radius or 3-mile radius or
You
something.
just find them anywhere.
But
in the
there was
state.
like 30 of them. I didn't know there's 30 in the city.
Man, they're all over the place.
I live by 3 schools.
Sure.
And you go 2 blocks to the south, and there's $1 million homes. And you go 2 blocks to the west, and there's apartment complexes. But a whole lot of those folks live in those apartment complexes that are sex offenders.
Oh yeah.
So,
Not surprising.
well, that's in itself demonic.
It is demonic. Yes.
Absolutely demonic. So you got Zelensky and Putin trying to come to terms on their war over there in Ukraine and Russia?
I don't think it's going to happen until they oust Zelensky. So I mean, I think Zelensky. I think the thing that's keeping them from stopping the war or peace or whatever is Zelensky. Whether he's just someone's in his pocket or he's just a crazy person. I think Zelensky is just the problem.
Okay. I will take the opposite side. I'll say that Putin.
Okay, I mean, because I'm pretty sure Zelensky just suspended, not just, but literally suspended elections in his country, right?
He's scared to death that he's going to get beat.
But the thing is, it's because he.
But I think Putin's going. Putin is he's struggling too.
I don't know.
Both of them are. I think Putin thought that war was going to be over with real quick.
Probably.
And I think Zelensky's thinking if we don't get some help, we're going to get beat, and these folks are going to continue to get killed, and then I'm going to be gone.
I just don't care. I think Ukraine should get beat, just get it over with and end the whole thing.
Well, remember this: that is not World War III.
No.
So that World War III will come out of the Euphrates River, and it will be Iraq, Iran, Turkey, Syria. That region is where it's coming out of. But the alignment of Europe with Russia and how Ukraine and Russia are going to be on the same side with France
I'm interested
and England,
to see how that's going to happen.
I want to see how that happens.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's World War III, the end of it with peace and treaties, and
sure,
that's what I believe. But now I don't know that.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, though.
But there's something definitely going to have to happen for them to get on the same side.
I mean, we were on the same side in World War II.
Yep.
World War I.
Yep.
I mean, the king of England was literally first cousins with the Russian Tsar in World War I era. And it's like, if you ever look at a picture of them, you're like, wow, they look so similar.
Yeah.
But you just wouldn't think the Tsar of Russia being first cousins with King of England.
I would not have.
No, but you'd be surprised how much.
But I have heard that before.
Yeah, but how many of those ties go all throughout Europe? And I think that was part of the reason for, in the undercurrent of World War I, was, I don't know any specific numbers. I guess I can talk about it eventually on a podcast, but how many European monarchies existed prior to World War I?
Compared to after?
Compared to after. And it's almost like how many distinct ethnic groups, cultures within Europe with their own identity, right, were washed away. Extinguished, and now are just part of the conglomerate of being white, right? I mean, they are white, yeah, sure, but they all had their own cultures, their own, customs, their own. And I'm just saying, it's like no one thinks about the implications of World War I in those terms because, it was about insert bad guy, insert, the good guys, we win, ha ha.
Well, even in the United States, if you look at if you grow up in Minnesota compared to growing up in Louisiana, you might both be white, but you definitely got different cultures.
Well, of course. But I think there's more to the story with World War I, World War II than we get. Hey, Jessica, good morning. I hope all is well with you both this morning. I hope you have an eventful, fabulous, blessed day today.
Thank you, Jessica. I'm sure she's at work. And
So. Well, it's good to see that our chat's working since I've changed it to the Phee Smee Show chat. And it's always good to hear from our viewers.
Yes, it is.
God bless you, Jessica.
And I'm thankful Jessica let me know last night that they could hear me, although they couldn't see me. So I was thankful for that. And we just made a radio podcast, put on Spotify, and we'll do it another one.
Yeah, we will.
Here and this won't be the last time we have technical difficulties on the Phee Smee Network. And I'm sure as we continue to grow and we continue to add people and continue to add components and more equipment, what you'll find is that I'll be more and more lost.
Yeah, but what I'm excited about is
it won't be your fault.
Well, but no, not even that. But I'm excited for it to be all the controls in another room, right? Somebody's in there just listening to our show. They could talk in our ear if they want to. We're hearing all the audio, and they just literally be like, we're sitting here talking, be like, okay, hey, Jerry, pull up clip 3. Guys, take a watch of this. And then it goes to the screen, and then it ends, and we're like, God, well, Phee, what'd you think about that? Did you not just see that with your own eyes? And then, okay, and then Jerry knows at whatever time, okay, cue commercial, and then he's in the ears, 30 seconds, guys. Okay, well, guys, Don't forget to check out the feesmestore.com where you can get all our merchandise, our supplements, our this, our that. We'll be right back after these messages from, you'll just listen to the Fee Bird himself, and then, cues the commercial, and then it's, quack, 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 Fee Bird, whatever, and then, for 30 seconds, watch the Fee Bird puppet show on the Phee Smee channel, and then it comes back. Guys, what'd you think about that? We're back talking Trump and talking trash. I mean, it'd just be nice when our only job, the point I'm making, is to come in here and talk.
He just wants to be an on-air personality.
Who, me? I don't know about that.
I mean, if you put him in front of the camera, he
don't
can
know what that
go all
means.
day long. You take him behind the
can't.
camera, he goes home, he eats a phenomenal dinner. I mean, we're talking fried chicken, black-eyed peas, homegrown tomatoes.
Mama treat me right.
I mean, I'm here to tell you, he just ate and then actually came and showed me a picture of how well he ate last night. When the Fee Bird, he's not eating anything. I mean, you know what he had? Leftover Church's fried chicken.
Yeah, but you had, I'm not even going to say it, never mind.
I have a roast in the crock pot, but I didn't get through the show till after 10, and I didn't want to eat the roast after 10, so I thought, I'll put some potatoes and carrots and make Mark happy, and so I'll just eat the, leftover.
Also, what you're
Church's
hearing
fried
is
chicken.
third world problems. Yeah. Third world problems in the sense of he's griping about the quality of my food compared to his cold Church's chicken.
Yeah.
And then saying, well, I just didn't feel like eating the steak roast I had in the crock pot.
That's right. That's right.
First world problems, man.
Well, life
First
goes
world
on.
problems.
Hey, it's all about choices. Life's about choices, Mark, and I tend to make the wrong ones sometimes.
I'm not saying it's the wrong choice. I'm just saying I'm framing you to look like a bougie Westerner.
And well,
But we all are.
Very exclusive club here at the Phee Smee Network with
yeah.
Manly Mark and Phee Smee.
Yeah, but we always, all our listeners are in the club too.
Absolutely.
Jessica's in the club, but she's at a doctor's appointment, and then she's going to work. I hate going to work. Hate it.
After a doctor's appointment, you just hate going to work, period.
No, just hate going to work, period.
Is what you hate coming here?
No, I don't hate coming here.
But that's not work.
No, it's not work.
It's fun.
It's fun, but I just, hey.
But if you were shoveling dirt today, you wouldn't be happy about it.
No, probably not. But at the same time, it's like, hey, what? People ask my wife, hey, what does your husband do? He helps guy with the podcast. Oh, okay, cool.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, but just.
Yeah, but then if they go in depth and they think, well, what is the podcast name? They say it's Midday Madness with Manly Mark. Then, how was your first show this week? And
I was fine.
I mean, you've gone through two, but I really don't count the first one. So
no, yeah, well, I've gone through two. But the first one yesterday was good. Yeah, I felt like it was rushed. I'm more comfortable in a setting where I'm chit chatting as opposed to, hello and welcome back to my program.
yeah, but your show's already got 15 views.
Well, yeah, but
that's twice of what my show
But I'm
gets.
unhappy with the quality in terms of the way I conveyed the information.
Well, you're probably too rough on yourself to start with.
Well, I know it was all right.
Yeah.
But I just wish it would have been a little more organized, and a little more. I don't know. I'll get it.
Repetition is the mother of all skills. The more you do something, the better
I'm surprised.
you'll get.
I'm almost grossed out that 15 people have already watched.
How much better do you think we are now than we were on May the 27th?
We're probably a whole lot better.
And then how much better do you think we are than when we were actually shooting the advertisements in the first week of May?
Probably a whole lot better. Probably a whole lot better. I mean, even just in terms of editing,
Yes.
the process of going from the clunky phone to doing it on the computer has been like whole evolution.
Yeah.
I went from a Pikachu to a Raichu, or a Charmander to a Charizard.
You know, our 57-year-old terminally ill guy that has a vision and then has to try to tell people on television for the first time. I was a little nervy myself.
Yeah, well, don't compare yourself to Charizard, but that's beside the point.
Well, our terminally ill podcast, we're getting good questions about that.
Yeah. I just wonder if we actually have aside from the people, like how many people that came across us on social media and all our advertisements, and who tune in specifically because they are terminally ill.
I don't think a lot yet because we haven't promoted with the groups. Mm-hmm. We needed a month or two in order to get everything set up and us to get comfortable. then we're going to start interviewing people in August.
Yeah.
And we'll get into the administrators of certain groups.
Yeah.
They have 5,000 people in the group. You interview them.
Okay.
And then they send out the email to their group saying, "Hey, we're interviewed on this date on this show." Some people tune in, some people subscribe, and you grow a base organically like that.
We need to do that.
Well, we weren't prepared to do that, and you don't want to open a restaurant and serve food and it be bad because people don't come back.
Yeah.
So we are now approaching the time to where we need to extend and expand our
I
our
understand
market
that
and
philosophy,
reach.
but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you would rather have 5,000 people watch us one time and then never watch us again. I would rather wait 2 months and then us be better, and then 5,000 people watch us and we retain 3,000.
I would just. I mean, I would rather just have went all in on 1 or 2 broadcasts at first to grow the base.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, and then start
we're not doing
expanding.
that.
No, we're
spreading ourselves way too thin, and we're not. And we're
because I almost
understaffed.
feel like we have a castle without any walls.
That's what.
You know, I mean that's.
But see, you can't go back. The horse is already out of the barn.
No.
So there's no reason to continue to talk about it.
Well, other than it's just interesting because we're going to be one of those podcasts that trick people into listening to improve their podcasts, and that's the only reason that person's making the money and has the views is that he's paralyzing people into watching his podcast,
right?
And then they're not actually improving their podcast.
You don't think they're actually, but people continue to go to them, because
I know,
why?
I don't know.
If it's not helpful information and it's not the right way to do it, and it doesn't work,
I'm just
then why
simply saying
why would he make the money?
You don't go learn from those people.
Okay, my basketball training, I'm going to be putting out a PDF.
Sure.
Okay, and I'm going to be doing training videos. Okay,
that's great.
That I'm a coach, so if you tell me that someone else, just because you don't agree with their philosophy, they are coaching. If they're successful,
yeah, he's a loser. He's a loser.
Okay, well, people are actually
his
making
success
money.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That's a different philosophy. I mean, that's
and I know it. And I'm not usually so argumentative, but I just clearly that philosophy of his hasn't been a success for us yet. And maybe that's because we
hadn't done anything.
Well, no, but I mean, I just mean, I don't know what I mean.
The difference in being a podcaster and having a network are two totally different things.
Sure.
Now, growing a podcast into 2, into 3, into 4, Manly Mark, Midday Madness with Manly Mark would not even be on the table if we didn't have a network, if we were just doing one podcast.
Yeah, I
and if I was going to do one podcast, it would be His Kingdom is Coming,
of course,
which would then put me in a very small market that very few people care anything about, but the ones that do really do.
Well,
but they've already got their Alex Jones.
Sure.
So in order to get into that market, what I want to do is throw out a bunch of fishing poles, find out which ones take off, cancel the rest of the shows, and expand.
Well, I'm going to get you on a fishing pole, Phee.
Well, you need a rod and reel is what you need, and a cork. When's the last time you've been fishing?
Man, it's been way too long. I don't know. When's the last time I've been hiking, camping? I don't know, man.
Probably 2 years.
2 years since I've been married.
But have you been fishing?
No. So take this as a warning, folks. Once you get married, you don't get to go hiking and camping.
Or fishing.
No, I'm just teasing. I mean, I could go if I wanted to. I'm just so busy.
Do you think that you would enjoy going camping and actually taking your fishing pole and catching the fish out of the creek and then cooking them that day?
Well, we used to do that all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that plenty of times. Yeah, like I would love to get a kayak, go fishing, like going down a creek. Nighttime comes, find a spot on the bank, cook up my little wad of fish, camp out, eat them, and then just get up the next morning and keep on floating. That sounds like fun.
Do you carry like a cast iron skillet with you? What do you cook the fish in?
We have done that when we went kayaking and camping. We carried a little cast iron and a little oil that we fried it up in. But if I was just going by myself, I might carry a small cast iron, or I'd get a little small like camping, backpacking aluminum thing I could just fry them in easily. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but you would have the meal and everything with them, or would you just?
Oh yeah, I'd have a bag of meal.
Okay.
Yeah, we always carry a little Ziploc bag of meal.
And would you fillet the fish, or would you just cut the heads off and eat them with the bones in them?
We fillet them because granted, like when you fillet them and they're you catch 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little ones. It's like
Perch,
little sun perch, yeah.
Brim,
We'll fillet them as best we can. You maybe get a little piece here and there, a little nugget, but I'd rather do that than have to. I mean, it's easy to cut the head off and
gut them
and fry them, but I don't want to have to pick through the bone, so we'll fillet them as small as we can, or regardless of how small the fish is, and fry it right up.
Well, I ate a whole lot of brim and crappie when I was a kid. My father would take me fishing about twice a month on Saturday mornings, and man, sometimes one morning we caught 153 brim.
What?
And one day we caught 76 crappie.
That's crazy.
But I'm telling you, I bet you I can tell you we went at least 20 times and never got a bite.
Well, yeah, I'm not very good at fishing. Jessica told us to stop arguing. We were arguing, so
no, we weren't arguing. We were debating. Mark has been telling me that since the very beginning for 3 months. He's been telling me the same thing.
Yeah.
He's not in the position to make those decisions.
No, of course not.
Therefore, every time something goes wrong, he blames me for it. So
well,
that's the way. Hey, if it works, then that's great. It will be because of Mark's greatness, and if it doesn't work, it will be because of my pure stupidity. That's what I do.
That's not the case.
I make a mistake. If Phee Smee Network makes a mistake, no matter who makes it, it's on me. That's because my name's attached to it. So
if it works, I'll say it could have worked faster.
Right. That's exactly what you say. Or better.
But if it doesn't work, I'm not going to say.
You increased viewership by 38% this month. Well, we should have been 50.
Well, at this point, the genie's out of the bottle.
Yeah, that's true. And we do the best we can. And we're going to make a lot of more mistakes. And every mistake we make, you can blame Phee, because I promise you this, I definitely had a hand in it.
Well, we all do. We all got our hands in the cookie jars.
So, yes, well, the cookie jar is an owl, and we lift off the head, and there's very few Oreo cookies in that rascal. But I think I might bring the owl cookie jar and set it right in the middle here as a no, owls are kind of bad luck, aren't they?
Depends on what color you are, what culture you're part of.
Okay, yeah, because I guess. I've always heard that owls are they're always watching.
Well,
they have great eyes.
Owls kind of spook me out, but I've had a weird experience with an owl, and so I kind of trust them. But I won't get into it on today's episode.
Well,
but
I like a snow owl. Beautiful.
Yeah, me too.
White.
Yeah, me too.
My mother, for some reason, I don't know why, and she collected owls, and so at one point I was probably 8 or 9. I think I counted 72 owls in our house.
Really?
And then as I got older, I realized or read about owls and some of the spiritual connotations of owls, and I thought, well, I don't think my mother knew any of that.
No, or like
I think she just liked the big eyes.
Kind of like growing up at our house, we had you walk in there, there's a little, I don't know what you call it, a thing with a mirror on it, and I'd read some people would put mirrors in the entrance of the doors, so if a bad spirit or vampire or witch or something bad came to your house, they'd see the reflection and scare them away. And so I think I asked my mom, I said, "Hey, are you a witch? What's going on? What do you know about this?" And she was oblivious, but I just thought,
I bet you she didn't. When she woke up that morning, she didn't think that her son was going to call her a witch.
Well, no.
Hey, every day's different.
Well, I just wanted to know because I thought, man, that'd explain a lot of things.
I don't know why I'm 76 owls in the house. I just thought it was strange, but I didn't ask.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. A lot of people collect different things. I've been in homes where people collected Coca-Cola. I've been in homes where people collected the John Deere stuff.
Yeah.
I've been in homes where people collected gnomes.
Gnomes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
And gnomes what I'm saying? He got it. Anyway, they might not have got it.
Well, they got it. They got it.
Okay. But anyway, what do people collect is, young people collect baseball cards when I was growing up and football cards. So
now it's Pokemon cards.
A lot of folks that are wealthy have art collections. I saw a painting that was worth $8 million one time, and there was a guy with me, and I just looked at him and I said, I'm from Crittenden County. That painting right there, I wouldn't give $80 for it, and it was worth $8 million.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that is that
just
world.
Tax write-offs.
Yeah, well, that world in itself is just again, it's subjective.
Well, I feel like they actually did that on purpose to subvert culture. They made the art subjective, but also on another hand, I think it literally is just a tax write-off. Like, you got these people who will just make these bullcrap paintings that are ugly or don't, whatever, and then some rich fancy person will buy it for millions upon millions of dollars. Tax write-off,
Okay. Tax write-off or not,
But,
I'd like to be the artist which somebody gave $8 million for a tax write-off.
But do you not keep your eye on your bar at all?
I do.
But I guess whenever it's maxing out, it's whenever when you're looking at it, because it's when you're yelling and looking at me.
Yes, probably.
But the problem is they've ruined art, because real art is suppressed for this abstract, subjective bullcrap. That's the point.
Yeah. Well, again, if you like abstract art, it's not. But I don't like abstract art.
No,
so,
I don't either. I think it's ugly.
But I can, if somebody will pay me $8 million for one, I'll throw some paint on the dumb canvas.
Painting.
Shoot, I'll do that 24 hours.
Watch that be the show that takes off. Is you just
finger painting?
Finger painting. Finger painting with Phee.
Finger painting with Phee.
And it's just like some popular kids show, right? But it's like, that's the thing that you're successful with, but it's like for ages 2 to 5.
Well, and I can't, that would be the age group that I could actually finger paint for, because I know what you got a very good artist.
I know. Wouldn't that be something where it's like, well, take down the serious newsroom set and set up my little finger painting set.
Yeah, my canvas.
Which would be cool, don't get me wrong.
With a bunch of kids sitting on the
wouldn't you
floor?
think if all you had to do was come in here live at 9 o'clock for a little finger painting show, and that, I made $10,000 today off the viewerships.
Hey, Bob used to do that on PBS.
Yeah.
And he was a great painter. If you actually just are flipping through the channels when you were younger, or something, and you'd see him making those trees out.
Yeah.
I mean, he could make 15 trees, and I'd be like, wow.
I know. I've watched him too, and it's like, he makes it look so easy.
He does. Then I do it, and it doesn't look anything
it looks like
that.
A melted Reese's.
Yeah, or it looks like the bottom of a trash can.
Oh, well, yeah, I get that
So
too.
it would be rough. Well, Mark, we're closing the show today. What do you have to say as far as the rest of the day?
Man, hopefully we get some work done. Today is the day that Phil is going to film Man in the Mirror, or it's going to be like, what's that movie where the lady captures the guy who writes the book?
Misery.
And breaks his knees.
Misery, and he breaks his ankles and hobbling.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna hobble me?
I'm hobble.
already hobbled.
I'm gonna hobble Phil if he doesn't.
I'm already hobbled.
If he doesn't get these
Man in the Mirror,
because we're finally back up live on TikTok. We've got a lot of followers on TikTok, and so
thank you TikTok, and thank you X, and
yes.
We appreciate you guys.
Well, the point being is I want to get these Man in the Mirrors up, because that's the content we need for that type of platform.
And that is my favorite song of our songs.
Man in the mirror looking back at me. Dun, dun, dun. Who I am. I don't know. I hate when I'm at my home working and just out in the yard, and it's like I get these Phee Smee songs stuck in my head, and it's like, I can think of 50,000 better songs, but it's like,
he's dogging my songs.
Well, I'm not trying to dog, but
I don't understand. I love my songs.
I'd love them too, but
I showed one of my kids. I said, "What do you think about this song?" And of course, she heard it. She said, "That's not bad."
Which one was it?
Sierra.
Which song was it? Which song was it?
The Man in the Mirror.
Oh, and did you tell her this was your song, or did you?
I said, "Listen to the song that Mark made me," and I thought she was going to say, "Man, that's the greatest song in the world." She said, "Yeah, it's okay."
I thought you were going to say the way you should have framed it was, "Hey, what do you think about this song I found?" Let her listen, and then say, get her opinion, and then say, "Oh, Mark made it." I thought you was going at it like that. That's how you should have approached it.
Well, I'm sorry.
I just wondered, because I'm wondering if there was an initial bias because you said.
Probably. I did it by text. I just sent it over.
Oh, okay.
I just sent it over. Hey, check this song out that Mark made me.
She might be at home literally just blasting it, dancing around the house.
Yeah,
Man in the mirror.
I think it's going to be a hit.
I mean,
Who gets the royalties off that?
well,
You or me
no,
or
we need to,
AI?
well, we're gonna. If I'm being honest, we're gonna have to upgrade our subscription to the website before we
goodness
can actually
gracious.
publish it and have commercial rights to that
Oh,
song.
well, you know,
Because technically, right now, we can download it, but we don't technically have commercial rights to it.
I don't know if we should be telling people that because other people could come out and get the commercial rights.
I'm just lying. They don't even know what website. They're not even.
Okay.
They don't even know what site it is.
All right, well, at least Mark's giving you an idea of how that you can go about listening to The Man in the Mirror,
you
which
can.
will be
This is
a
the only-
daily devotional
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay.
every morning, and that we will do it on a certain time, and I'm thinking 6 a.m.
Yeah, because we could probably.
Eastern.
Oh, I don't know what that means, so you got to tell me what
That means 5 a.m. Central.
Okay, so it'll be 5 a.m. here. And,
So it would drop automatically every day at
okay.
5
So
a.m.
people will wake up and see it on their morning bathroom breaks or something.
Yes, or if they're putting their makeup on, they can listen to it. If they're brushing their teeth or shaving,
Sure.
they can
See, that'd be
it's
cool.
not going to be but a minute.
Right.
I mean, you're not going to spend 10 minutes in front of the mirror every morning.
Right.
But you are. If it's a minute and a half, 2 minutes,
Yeah.
or less, that's what I'm looking
And I
for.
want to start pumping them out because we're doing good on long form content.
Yes.
In the sense that we've got 3 long form shows out every day.
And we need 4.
We need 4, yeah, which we get up to that. But then some of our shorter content we need to start pumping out. So.
Yes, and it's like I said, May 27th we opened. It's fixed. Today is July 23rd, so we're less than 2 months in, and we've learned a lot, doing a lot,
yes.
and going to continue to get better every single day. And when we have technical difficulties, or we, anything else that
It's
goes
bound to
wrong,
happen.
if anything can go wrong, over a period of time, that it's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
So
We'll
you
fix
don't
it.
drive a car forever without it ever breaking down or having a flat tire.
Come on.
And even if it's a imaginary bus.
Uh-huh.
So that's how's your vehicle doing?
I need new brakes. I have needed new brakes for a long time.
What about a tire?
I have to air it up every single morning.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I didn't even know you needed new brakes. I
Yeah,
just know that your tire was. That's part of your morning ritual.
Air up the tire, and leave.
Yeah, you love that tire, don't you?
No, I hate it. I hate doing it. But I just
Well,
haven't got a new tire yet.
How about we go and get a new tire? And because then that would really. I mean, you've been doing this now for what? A long time? 3-4 years?
Nah, it's not been 3 or 4 years. It's maybe a few months
Yeah.
at most.
I don't know about a few months now. I can remember, probably February.
Okay, that's a few. That's
5.
It's a few months.
Okay. Well, we've got a few more minutes left in this broadcast. Do you have any closing words? If not, I'm going to start promoting the Phee Smee Network.
No. Just tune in again tomorrow for the Phee Smee Show with Manly Mark at 9 o'clock, Central Time. And I'll be here with Phee in the saddle as always.
And you have Midday Madness with Manly Mark today at 12
Tune
noon.
in or don't tune in, but please tune in.
Tune in, and I promise you, you will be intrigued and informed.
I just hate going on by myself.
It's okay, Mark. You will. I promise you, you're going to get more and more
I
comfortable.
guess.
He is. He does a phenomenal job in front of the camera. He has information and intelligence that very few people have in the arenas that he plays in.
We'll see
and
about
then
that.
Tonight, night with Phee, we will be back on the broadcast.
It'll be
Hopefully, you
fixed.
won't be looking at a frozen picture of Mark on the beach. But if you are, I'll still be communicating with you behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for showing up today. We appreciate you. God bless you.
God bless you.
And remember this, no matter what you're doing, you're missing something. So let's make what